Stephen Kennedy's just said in the last half hour or so that the GDP June quarter forecasts have moved from initially being a 20 to 24% drop to a 10 to 12% drop. He's saying it could even turn out lower than that. Could a snapback be possible after all, in your view?
Well, good afternoon, Ash, and thank you for having me. Look, I think it's really good news to hear the Secretary of the Treasury coming out with those revised forecasts in terms of economic growth. Look, we've got to be very clear that Australia so far has done very, very well on the economic side in terms of the impact of coronavirus. As to whether we're going to get a snapback, I think it's a bit too early to say. But look, everything is looking as though we are very well set up of all the countries in the world to be able to come out of this strong and make the most of what opportunities are going to afford us on the other side. So look, we're all very hopeful, but we've got a wee way to go.
The government obviously thinks small business could use a further helping hand. How significant is this decision we've learned about today to extend the instant asset write-off scheme?
Oh, look, it's really welcome news. We did have concerns about the measure coming to an end on 30 June. So the 6 months extension is going to be something that I think is going to be timely with respect to businesses being able to look forward and say, right, things are a little bit clearer now. The opportunities to invest are going to be clearer. And the level of the instant asset write-off at $150,000 means that about 99% of businesses that are covered by it are going to be able to seek out whatever opportunities they can to be able to make the investments that are going to grow their businesses that will eventually lead to employing more people.
We saw yesterday the government flagged an early end for the JobKeeper scheme for the childcare sector. It hasn't ruled out ending JobKeeper earlier for other sectors. What other sectors are looking like that they will be able to bounce back? Are there other sectors, in your view, which could be in the government's sights in terms of bringing their access to the scheme to an early end?
Look, I think it's a little early. We're at the very beginning of the restart phase, and so we've got further to go on that, and that's going to be pretty much determined by the health conditions. But look, we've got areas like restaurants and cafes, which are starting to open up now. A lot's going to depend on the impact of the health restrictions in terms of getting their businesses back to some form of normal operating level. But I think this just highlights the fact that the JobKeeper payment is going to need to be targeted pretty firmly where there is a definite need for businesses. So phasing out of it, one that really does look to support those businesses in genuine need, and we can look at the tourism industry as being a sector where that's going to require some pretty good assistance for some time yet. But there's going to be others. The point I'm making is we're only going to know what other areas are going to really benefit from this as we head along this road of recovery.
Dr. Ross Lambie, appreciate your insights. Thank you for that.